Matt here with another special report. And this one took me by surprise. Feels like yesterday that I took to the airwaves to celebrate VE Day and the unconditional surrender of the Krauts. And now we're playing as these goose-stepping buffoons? Turns out one guy, the titular Gary Newman of Gary's Mod, feels the same way. And he's polling his fans to determine whether to ban any and all Nazi servers. Gary's Mod is a 2006 sandbox title with no set objectives that largely depends on user-generated content. And has led to all sorts of creative mods like Space Build, Wire Mod, Elevator Soars, Stark RP, Prop Hunt, and Trouble in Terrorist Town. However, it's also attracted folks that should probably be on some sort of watch list. Like the mods that let you play as school shooters or the ones where you can roleplay as Nazis. And the latter seems to draw a crowd that really likes the National Socialist Party. It's gotten so bad that Gary Newman took to Twitter to poll fans on removing the content altogether. So, might be an obvious question, but these Nazi game modes in Gary's Mod, we should be banning them, right? There's no legit reason for them to exist, right? This one definitely throws me for a loop. Nazis are just as repugnant today as they were in the 40s, and nearly 3/4 of Gary's respondents seem to agree. But anything that smacks of censorship is a tricky proposition. After all, what else were we fighting for in WW2 but the most basic of freedoms? On the one hand, this isn't the first game where you can play as Nazis, though it's usually user-generated content or real-time strategy titles like Hearts of Iron 4 and Red Orchestra 2. And Gary's Mod falls in the same boat, since the Nazi claptrap is user-generated and not part of some official single-player campaign. To date, that's a line that no respectable game studio has dared to cross. Then again, this isn't a free speech issue. This doesn't involve G-Men or the threat of federal regulation. This is a private enterprise deciding whether to ban something for moral or fiscal reasons, or a little of both. But whether it's private enterprise or the public square where the First Amendment does apply, the question persists. Should Gary allow these servers to endure knowing the crowd it attracts? I'm genuinely split on this. I despise revisionist history and think we should study the past, warts and all. Mein Kampf should be analyzed for the historical document it is, and we should never shy away from icky historical topics just because they make us uncomfortable. But where's the historical value in role-playing as a Nazi? This isn't some educational or military title that places National Socialism in its proper historical context. This is a group of sad human beings who get their jollies from swastikas and tyranny. Like Gary said, there doesn't seem to be any reason for a server like that to exist. Goose-stepping doofuses can play little Hitler in their own home. No reason for a video game to enable such behavior, but I'm always willing to consider free speech arguments, even when the First Amendment technically doesn't apply. So I throw this out to you, my loyal audience. Should the Nazi servers be banned? Leave a concise comment below. Thanks for joining me for another special report. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my televisual program, and I'll see you next time. This is Jimmy Midnight signing off.